After the violence of the LA riots, many children of those hurt or killed were left without family or support, and the emotional impact was felt on children all over LA.
Yeah, so our next guest created what's called the Children's Enrichment Program to help the kids who were affected by the riots. And now, though, it's grown into a worldwide organization called Full Circle Learning. And Teresa Langness is joining us in the studio tonight. If you think back 20 years, you were actually working down there when it was all breaking out. Did you think at the time that this would grow into something worldwide now?
No, I really didn't. What started out as an attempt by my colleagues and I at the Baha'i Center and in the Children's Services Division to just address the trauma of these children who were beginning to lose their trust, frankly, in adults, to provide a setting where they could get together with people from the community and know that everyone cared about them from all walks of life. Really then suddenly blossomed, and about a year later I was asked to turn this into a long-term organization. What we found very quickly was that these children needed to be empowered to be the change agents of their society, to become the role models so that they could begin to teach the whole community how to transform itself.
So tell us, what is this full circle learning?
Well, full circle learning is basically the philosophy that children can transcend their traumas by developing projects where they go out into the community, they learn how to apply their skills, develop their character strengths, and develop projects that address social issues, poverty, homelessness, health concerns, and they become not only change agents, but people who value education because suddenly it matters. And they begin to set the example of how to address conflict resolution, how to combine self-mastery and social change. They become the activists, and soon they are the community's leaders.
What I was just say, what's an example, though? I mean, you know, I'm hearing in theory, but what, you know, is this an after-school program where a child's going to go out and help plant a garden, or I mean, what are some specifics?
It goes much deeper than that because it's integrated education. They're applying all their skills throughout the day. It can be a full-day school, it can be an after-school program, and they have global partners in other countries. Give you an example. Right now, we have girls who are traumatized in Haiti, who learned how to use literary skills to write poetry, to become peer counselors. They sent that to Liberia. The girls in Liberia are now inspiring their community so that children don't become wives at such an early age. They're inspiring other children to do soil erosion projects. People are actually changing the environments in which they live, both abroad and in this country, in 15 countries right now, by using this simple model that if you're caught in a maelstrom, if you're caught in a riot, garner all your resources, your virtues, your character strengths, your math, your science, your arts, and go out there and find a way to change your community.
Well, we appreciate it. Is there a website somebody can go to quickly? Can you give out an address, email address?
FullCircleLearning.org. You can learn how to support these projects and learn more examples of what's going on around the world. And it all started right there in the neighborhood where we were burning buildings all around.
Teresa Langness, the worldwide organization called Full Circle Learning. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
As the riots escalated 20 years ago tonight, one father and son did the unthinkable. They raced toward the violence.
And they captured some photos that you've probably never seen before. But we'll show them to you coming up next, and we'll talk to the man who took them. You're watching a special edition of the KTLA 5 Sunday edition, the LA Riot.